me as a human, and that is, you understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man.
Jimmy Kimmel, a man who makes $16 million a year to tell half the country that they're racist and lie about all of us and wish death on us if we don't get vaxxed and all that stuff. He went up there and made a quote unquote joke right after Charlie was killed, claiming that this was a MAGA person that killed him. Then the affiliates pushed back. They said to ABC Disney, we've had it with this guy. We're not going to air the show, at least temporarily. There was a huge backlash to that. Everybody was fighting. It's about the First Amendment and free speech. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Jimmy Kimmel did come back after a tiny little couple-day vacation, and here he is. I mean, the fake emotion of this, when I watched this the first time, it's actually his fake crying and the fake emotion and lying while he's apologizing. This is actually disgusting. Go.
I've been hearing a lot about what I need to say and do tonight, and the truth is, I don't think what I have to say is going to make much of a difference. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I have no illusions about changing anyone's mind. But I do want to make something clear because it's important to me as a human, and that is, you understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't think there's anything funny about it. Nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what it was obviously a deeply disturbed individual. I don't think the murderer who shot Charlie Kirk represents anyone. This was a sick person who believed violence was a solution, and it isn't. Ever.
Guys, let me explain something to you. He is an actor. He is an actor. Okay, I have no doubt that he's taken acting classes, and you can fake emote. Right? I try my hardest to be as real as I can possibly be here. However, there is a camera on me, and I forget what it's called, but there's like an actual psychological condition that when you have a camera on you, you act a little bit different. I forget what it's called. Can you Google it? There's somebody did a study on this in the 70s. Like if you, and we all know this, if you have a camera on you, or even if you're not a performer or anything else, if you have some level of attention on you, you actually do act a little bit different. I try to be as real as possible. Him faking that. He's crying. I think he had to rehearse that. He's had days to go through this and everything else. But what he says there is, it was never my intention to make light of the murder of this guy. Well, you did a whole bunch of jokes about it. And then he says, and it was not my intention to blame anyone. Oh, it wasn't? Because here's the joke.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points.
Oh. Well, the MAGA gang, so you called them a gang, okay, and you made a point that it was one of them. So I don't even remember what the joke was there. We didn't want to play the extended clip. I've had enough watching that. But it's just nothing. It's just nothing. What you did there, man, was get up there and fake emote so you could keep your job, because most people would like a $16 million a year gig. Connor, would you host that show for $16 million? Connor would do it, and he doesn't even like being in front of the camera, okay? And it gets even worse, because now here he is just more, it's just utter fake emotion. Here he is talking about Erika Kirk.
A moment over the weekend, a very beautiful moment. I don't know if you saw this. On Sunday, Erika Kirk forgave the man who shot her husband. She forgave him. That is an example we should follow. Yeah. If you believe in the teachings of Jesus, as I do, there it was. That's it. A selfless act of grace, forgiveness from a grieving widow. It touched me deeply, and I hope it touches many. And if there's anything we should take from this tragedy to carry forward, I hope it can be that.
You know, as a talk show host, one of the things you don't want to do is tell people not to watch your show. But I'm going to say this. If you watched that and thought he was being real, you don't have to watch the show anymore. Like, we're so in different planes of existence. It's so profound, and I'm a Jesus follower. Like, everything about him, it's fake. Dude, you're groveling because you just want your job back.